You guys should start to get warm. Just go ahead and pop it up a ring. You should be riding for my zone. I'm going to break out my high-speed chart today. I'm riding at a 135 watts, so middle of your zone 2.
Sitting out on the porch.
Yeah, Christina's out riding outdoors today, making us all jealous.
Super nice. But I also realize that it's slightly uneven, so.
So lean right the whole time. All right. I want you to add about 2 rings for the next minute. I want you to ride right in the sweet spot. Right in the sweet spot. For me, I'm at 170, 180 watts. At the end of this minute, we're going to do a surge, and we're going to jump up into zone 5 for 1 minute. Again, just like I always do to you, just kind of warming you up, getting things going. Then we'll do another zone 2 build, and then we'll get into the exercise. So we're doing tempos today, and we're doing basically 3 15-minute tempos. So it's going to bring us right to the hour. Cool down is going to go over the hour, just so you're aware. All right, kick it up all the way to 225, all the way to zone 5. 1 minute, work it hard. All right, that's waking me up from a long day. What's up, Frank? Frankie Kane, that is.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Frank.
Hello, whoever that was.
Frank, you're late, you son of a gun.
No.
All right, 20 more seconds. Zone 5, keep pushing. Jumpstart Kane.
Yeah, I thought I had it too. I think I changed myself. So. Oh well. I'm here.
Relax. All right. Zone 1. Going by my chart. Zone 1. So I'm down 105 watts. So for those of you who have the chart, you see I'm using 6 zones plus a sweet spot. What that does is narrows us a little more when we talk about how we're targeting your heart rate or your power. All right, good deep breaths, good 2 minutes. Recover from that little surge. Take in that outdoor fresh air there, Christina. Make us jealous.
Great.
All right, we're gonna do a 3 minute, 3 minutes in the sweet spot, and then 3 minutes back at zone 1, and then we'll go into our first tempo. So when you're in your sweet spot, your heart rate is probably going to be anywhere from 135 to 145 for us mere mortals. All right. Jump into this 3 minute threshold effort, right in that sweet spot. For me, roughly 185 watts. You're going to sustain that, and then another zone 1 recovery, and then we'll start our ramp ups. All right, pick it up. Chris, can you fit anything else in that vehicle? Oh, you're muted. But I believe you.
There's not much in here. It's just Gilbert and I. This is what happens when you live in a vehicle for 3 weeks. It's what happens when a Guido and a Mexican get together on the road. We acquire all kinds of stuff. We got spaghetti sauce and beef.
Very nice. It's what I had for lunch.
Me too.
And dinner and breakfast.
Our lunch
more minutes.
Yeah, breakfast and dinner.
Pay attention to your cadence.
Whose music is this?
Brooks running it. It's a cycling playlist off Spotify.
Nice.
That has Mariah Carey. Huh?
I was just wondering if you were a Mariah Carey fan. I wasn't quite sure. With that haircut and all, I can see. Yeah, you'd be a part of her fanboy.
Yeah, not. My wife went to high school with her.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, seriously.
It's a cool
Christina's a fangirl.
yeah, and I'm like freaking out now. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's a Long Islander.
As am I.
Really? Whereabouts?
New Hyde Park.
All right. My wife's from Belmore.
Yep.
And my dad's from Massapequa.
All right. Kinda. It's not quite part of the 51st state.
Yeah.
30 seconds. Stay steady. 80 cadence. Right in that sweet spot. Stop watching the birds there, Christina.
The dog that came by was really cute, so I got distracted.
So my wife wants to know the true question. So Kevin, we'll start with you. Is it Mets or Yankees?
How about Angels here in Southern California?
He says Angels. You have forgone your roots.
I have.
You have completely given up your roots, man.
Done.
She said, at least you could have gone with the Dodgers because they were the Brooklyn Dodgers. By the way, I got distracted, but drop it back down to zone 1. Zone 1. Grab some water. All right, so we're going to be working tempos. It's basically a 15-minute set, 3 5-minute ramp-ups, progressively harder. Kind of toying with the cadence. So for those of you who looked at the chart, are there any questions on it? Did I make it easy enough?
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah, for me,
All right. All right, so we're going to increase our RPM during this ramp up, about 5 RPM every 5 minutes. That's kind of how we're going to increase that difficulty.
We'll blow our engine at about 7,000 RPM, so we'll go at about 5.
I didn't say like 500 or 5,000 RPM. I just 5 RPM. Your vehicle can handle it.
Okay.
All right, 1 more minute. You know, Chris, I had no idea that was Mariah Carey, so I guess I have to compliment you on your knowledge base.
I'm a big fanboy. I have one of her T-shirts. I've got a halter top that's a Mariah Carey halter top.
I bet you that fits you pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's a medium.
All right. Start picking it up. So get yourself up around 160 watts. So high end zone 2, low end zone 3. RPM target is 75 RPM. So just like we did the other day, not super fast, you're feeling the power is going to build because of the slower cadence. All right, add a ring on, about 10 more watts. Hands relaxed, drive the pedals, drop the heel. Bacon. I think I'm stealing the dog's treat. Sorry, Brooke.
I forgot my multi-grain crackers. I should have brought those.
I still wouldn't have grown a conscience. All right, bring it up another 5 to 10 watts. I'm at 170 watts right now. So midpoint zone 3. Hey, it's Friday, right?
Yeah, it is.
Thanks for that confirmation there, Kane. I
Was
wasn't
that,
sure.
I was gonna say, was that rhetorical? I wasn't sure.
I was testing the level of enthusiasm, and I realized it's tapped, so it must be Friday.
Break a nigga into pieces, had to X some cheesy niggas out my circle like a piece. I'm way too exclusive, I don't stop on Insta boots. All the little ass clothes only fit fake booties. Bad bitch, still talking cash shit. Pussy like water, I'm a mother and relaxing. I would never trip on a nigga if I had him. Bitch, that's my trash.
All right, work it up a little bit more. You should be around a 180. Just inside the sweet spot. I'm running 140 heart rate right now. Give you an idea where I'm at.
Hacking, stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Yeah, classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah, sassy, booty, nasty. Hacking, stupid.
Oh, Mark, you're a savage.
What? You're in the
song.
dark.
You're a savage. Hello.
realize
You're a nasty savage, Mark. Come on, Hall.
I lived through teenagers, so I have the ability to completely turn off music.
So it was a really annoying song. Tell me your sheet that I can take with my phone.
We know it's your favorite playlist. It's all good. All right. Drop it down in wattage to back down around 160, but increase your cadence by 5 RPM. So 80 RPM, 160, and we're going to go through the same progression. Christina, please share. You are looking so happy.
Sorry, it's hard being outside. There's a lot going on around me. It's so good.
I'd be doing manuals on my trainer if I was outside. So Kevin, what episode? Last time it was number 7.
Just one more, 8.
Oh man!
Take it
Not only
slow.
is a punisher, he's a regulator.
Yeah.
He's disciplined. All right, pop it up 10 watts, 165. Entering into your tempo zone, zone 3.
I'ma be brilliant with my millions. No, not a billion, they get back a trillion. I'ma be a brother, but my name ain't Lehman. I'ma be a bank, I be loaning out semen. Honey's in debt, they be bouncing them checks, but I don't really mind when they bouncing them checks. I'ma be rich, baby. I'ma be sick with the flow, and the goal is to rock the whole globe. I'ma be the future, I'ma be the whole reason why you even wanna come to a show. You can see me while I'm rocking.
That's exactly what I'm gonna be.
In the club.
This song right now, but I can't hear it.
It's all good. For those of you without a cadence meter, match the beat.
I'ma be rocking like this. What? Y'all niggas want to talk shit? What? Why don't you put it on the blog? Rocking like this is my job, nigga. Can't help that we popular.
All right, 170, 80 RPM.
A million plus with binoculars.
Work towards the mid-range of tempo. Mid-range of zone 3.
I'ma be living that good life. I'ma be living that good. I'ma be.
Skiles, what's your wattage right now?
135.
Solid? All right. That kind of matches what we talked.
I was going up a hill.
Yeah, but that's where I want you at. 120, 130 watts right now.
I'ma be living that good life. I'ma be living that good. I'ma be. I'ma be rockin' it. Apple DP infinite. BEP we definite. On some next level shit. Futuristic musically. Powerful with energy. From the soul we sonically. Sending positivity across the globe in 7 seas. Take care of our families. Rocking shows, making cheese. I'ma be out with my peas. Living life, feeling free. That's how it's supposed to be. Come join my festivity and celebrate like I'ma be. I'ma be.
All right, get her up to about 180 watts. 180 watts. Nice and steady. 80 RPM for the solid minute.
What's your heart rate at right now?
My heart rate is at 144. So a good thing to check for those of you looking at the chart, you can look at what your power is, then cross it over to where your heart rate is, and see if you're in comparable bands. And that's how you know you're working your cadence correctly. All right. About to bring it down. Just check your heart rate. See where it's at? Now bring it back down to 160 wattage, and bring your cadence up to 85 RPM. So increase that spin factor.
Hey, Mark, any way you could not chart my waist sometime?
No,
Sorry.
you're outdoors. You get no special benefits. What's your email?
Christina.Christ@gmail.com.
At what?
So first name dot last name. Gmail.
At Gmail?
Gmail.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries. All right, 165 watts, 85 RPM. $170 watts. 170 watts. Brooke, I can't believe you're still wearing a long sleeve.
No, I was cold. And,
California girl.
I'm definitely regretting it, but you know, I'm a little more than that's all I want.
Yeah, but you elevated out of the garage. All right, give me 175. 175. That's right, Frank. Turn the crank. That's going to be my code call now. Turn the crank, Frank. Turn the crank.
Oh boy. Oh, it's so sexy, nice. It's ingrained now.
Am I even human? I'm not even used to this no more. Isn't that I need
175. 175.
you better than I was before?
So zone-wise, I am just shy of my sweet spot. Good solid tempo.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
How about Frank the Tank? Frank the Tank, turn the crank. Is that too? Am I pushing it, or is that within reason?
All right, give me that one more time. You broke up.
Oh, I said. How about Frank the Tank, turn the crank?
Frank the Tank, turn the crank.
Too much.
We're gonna make a
to add?
cadence out of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, Frank the Tank, turn the crank. Give me 180. All right, get in that sweet spot. 85 RPM, right in the sweet spot next minute. Then I might give you a little recovery. How you feeling, Skiles? I'm seeing that head bob.
165 on the heart rate.
Woo! All right.
About 140 on the watch.
Okay. Well, hold it out for another 30 seconds. We're giving you some recovery. That's definitely high end of the heart rate, though. We don't want to get that high in the next go-around. Everybody take a note of where you finished at, heart rate-wise. So I'm at a 148. All right, bring her down. Zone 1 recovery. Now pay attention to your heart rate drop. You probably peaked higher than what you did in the last 15 minutes or in the last 5 minutes. Each time kind of subsequently building up. So we're gonna do that 2 more times. That was your first 15-minute tempo interval. All good? Grab some water. One more minute. Take it in. Get those deep breaths. All right, 10 seconds, we're gonna kick it in. Get yourself ready, get motivated. All right, 75 RPM, 160 watts. Good steady grind. All right, 165, give me a ring. A little harder, no change to cadence. Where's that heart at, Skiles?
1253.
All right, drop a ring off. Just Skiles. All right, about 170 watts, middle zone 3. All right, that's good. Keep that upper body steady. Drop that heel on the stroke. Nice and steady circles. Kane, you look clean. That looks good.
Clean was a third alternative. Good to hear.
All right, add a ring. A little higher in zone 3. I'm at a 142 for heart rate right now.
161.
All right, I don't want you climbing much more, Skiles. So if you got to drop a ring and increase cadence, then do that. You're working a little harder than I planned for you to do today. All right. Bring yourself up into the sweet spot. For me, that's low 180s. One more minute. Sustain that. 75 RPM. Stay consistent. So Brooke and Christina, usually you guys are dancing up top, but you're staying steady, so it's good. Not a lot of upper body movement. That's what I'm after.
Bike, okay?
No excuses. 30 seconds. Then we're going to increase the cadence and repeat that 5-minute cycle. All right, back down to 160 watts, this time at 80 RPM. So increase that cadence. Perfect. I'm at 146. All right, keep that. Hey, now I'm at 144. We're twins. You should notice that drop in that heart rate as you've dropped down the wattage. So I peaked that one at 147, and I'm at a 140 now, just as a frame of reference. You'll see it gradually pick up. You get yourself up to 165 watts, just a little harder, maybe add a ring. So we're still in zone 2 at this point, just high end of zone 2.
Are we going to higher stuff? I thought it was like,
Was that a question? I couldn't hear you.
yeah, I was saying, are we going to get up into higher zones? I thought that threshold was higher.
So your threshold, like for me, for wattage, my threshold is 180 to 200. All right? Threshold is not, or the sweet spot is where I'm working you at. I'm not working you at threshold today. It's sweet spots today. So I'm shy of your threshold, if that answers your question.
Yeah.
I'll make it up to you on Monday.
Wait.
Gilbert, you kick him out of the car?
Yeah, I was tired of him. I told him to hitch a ride.
All right, bump into zone 3. Add on another 5 watts, stay at 80 RPM.
flashing lights, trying to be in the moment, trying to keep on going. All this on my mind, running out of time. If I losing focus, I don't see no others. The others in my eyes. Watching you move, I can't help the fire. Hold it on, I'm feeling like a vibe. Making you run like a star.
So, Brooke, what's your heart rate right now?
48.
Okay. You're a youngin'. You can add about 5. All right, give me 180 watts or add about 5 watts, add a ring. Get in the sweet spot right between zone 3 and zone 4. Sustain that at 80 RPM for the next minute.
It's my paradise.
30 more seconds. Stay strong. All right, bring it back down. Low zone 2, 160 watts, 85 RPM. So a little higher on the cadence again. This is the last 5 minutes of this set. You can try and keep it at 85 the whole time. Whose heart rate went higher at the tail end than the previous one? Anybody? If it didn't, add a little more resistance next time. You should probably be 2 to 3 heartbeats higher by the tail end of this. So I peaked at 150 in that set.
161.
All right, I'm good with that as your top end, Frank. All right, add another 5 watts, 100 or 85 cadence again. Keep it up. Five more watts. Frank the tank, turn the crank.
Okay.
All right, give me a strong zone 3 tempo pace, right in the middle. I'm at a 175 watts. I'm at a 147 heart rate for your reference.
155, 148 on the wall.
Good. Add another ring. Get it a little harder. Keep that cadence. And another ring. Get in that sweet spot. I'm at 180 watts, 149 heart rate. Five more watts, 85 RPM, last 30 seconds. You got this. Stay clean. Less head movement there, Skiles. Stay steady. Come on. Come on. Settle it out. Settle it out. All right. Zone 1, recover, 2 minutes. So I came up to a 152 on that one. So I was 4 beats higher that round. Say again?
I got up to 168.
Excellent. Any other numbers you guys want to share?
170.
Whew. Skiles, you're overdoing me. Bring her down next time.
I got a 157.
All right, no, that's good. That's the right range for you. One minute. Now, if I were jump mastering your aircraft, I would be going right now and saying, 1 minute. It drives my wife crazy because she had to hear all that shit when I learned it.
Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. Niggas in the back sipping yak, yo, what's up? Girls, rub on your titties. Yeah, I said it, rub on your titties. New York City pretty committee, pity the fool.
30 seconds.
Calm the witty. Y'all know the name. Pharaoh fucking Montana, damn thing changed. You all up in the range of shit, inebriated. Straight from your original plan, you deviated the pain with long-term goals. Flip my underground loop without the gold. You so fat around the world, I so wood in the hood. But when I'm in the street and shit, it's all good. Assume the motivated boom, control the game.
All right, last tempo set. Last tempo set. 75 RPM, 160 watts. High zone 2.
Get the fuck up.
How long is this
Get the fuck up. Put your hands to the sky.
You're at 160 only for 30 to 45 seconds. And then I'm increasing you 5 watts every 30 seconds or so. Total length, 3 sets of 5 minutes. First set was 75 RPM, second set 80 RPM, third set 85 RPM.
You put them in the mausoleum and shit don't start bumping till after 12 p.m. Ignorant minds are free 'em. If you tired of the same old every day, you will agree 'em. The most obligated, hard and R-rated, slated to be the best, I must confess the star made it. Somebody even say the song is sexist, cause I ask the girls to rub on the breasts. Whether you're riding a train or a Lexus, this is for either or rollies or Timexes. It's wicked like Exorcist, this is the joint. You holding up the wall and you're missing the point. Get the fuck up. Simon says,
So at the start of this interval, my heart had dropped down to a 135.
That's now, what's up?
So let's add another 5 watts.
I said, rub on your titties.
That should work you up into the low 140s. or equivalent.
Mr. the Calm, the witty. New Jerusalem. Get the fuck up. Shaolin. Get the fuck up. Long Isle. Get the fuck up. Worldwide. Get the fuck up.
We definitely like it when Brooke chooses the music. So when I start cursing at my wife tonight, I can blame you.
I'm so sorry, I can't hear it. So if there's bad language, I have no idea. I can't hear the music at all.
I'm resisting the desire to recite the last lyric and just tell you to shut the fuck up. It's all good. It's funny.
Yeah.
Tell me when it's done. Tell me to change it. I can't scream it.
And we're grown-ups. We'll survive.
Oh no.
All right. Add 10 watts. Get yourself into zone 3.
I'm changing the music.
No, it's all good. I mean, that's what I think at work all day long. So, you know, at least it's giving voice to my thoughts.
I'm not offended. Go ahead and keep playing what you want. I'm not either.
5 more watts. So if she takes away the curse language, we'll try and increase the power loading that we curse that much on our own.
Is it only me out there searching for the place to begin it?
All right, I'm
Oh,
I'm
go
175 watts, midpoint zone 3. Next 5 watts should bring you up into the sweet spot. I'm also at 150 heart rate, so definitely climbing faster than last time. Must be the music.
Hey, Mark, I got to leave a little early tonight.
You will be punished.
Thank you.
Just because you
Okay.
got to get to the next episode, you can admit it, man.
Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Take care, man. Have a good weekend. Everyone else, 180. Add 5. Add a ring. 100 or 75 cadence still.
I was scared to reach for it all, knowing I was here for a reason. But I was scared that if I tried, I'd fall. So where do I go now that I'm in it? I never thought it'd be like
All right, add another ring for the last 30 seconds.
my life.
About 185. Flatten that sweet spot.
Cause I had a dream that someday I would just fly away. And I always knew I couldn't stay. So I had a dream that I'd just fly away.
All right, bring it down. 160 watts, 80 RPM. So increase your cadence. Crank the tank, turn the crank down.
I would just fly away. And I always knew I couldn't stay. So I had a dream that I'd just fly away.
Add on another 5 watts.
said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up. No more love.
All right, one more ring. Still at 80 RPM.
Mama said, something for oddities, stranger possessed. Ain't ever wanna be the winning the novelties. Don't ever change, we wanted everything. Wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise. Never come down. Oh. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise. Never come down. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little
All right, 5 more watts. Back it on there.
to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision.
All right, 5 more watts. 5 more watts. Get in that sweet spot. Huh? Yes, Chris is in a hotel room.
I am home 14 hours later. I promise it's not all party and dancing in my world.
180 watts. Sweet spot. Keep that cadence at 80. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it.
Me too. I haven't touched my bike in a long time.
I swear, Brooke's bike just turned its wheel to look at her. That was kind of cool.
My God.
It's like the pouting dog, yeah.
All right, 30 seconds. Throw 5 more watts on there. Crank it out. The last 30 seconds.
I'm just stretching and my dog won't die in the video.
That tonight's gonna
10 more seconds. You got this.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
All right, increase cadence to 85 RPM. Drop to 160. Zone 2 high. Woo! That high cadence is getting just a little harder.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
All right, last 5 minutes. Last 5 minutes of the intervals.
I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Back on my car. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out of space, out and losing all control.
Fill up my cup.
All right, pick it up another ring. A little harder. High into zone 2.
Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
All right, step it up. 5 more watts, 1 more ring.
Good night.
85 cadence. Keep that going. Kane, you're getting slower.
Let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Smash it. Like, oh my
Christina's
God.
just chilling out there. Now the sun's down. She thinks we can't see her.
Fill up my cup. Drink. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Move it, move it. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We got easy come, easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it, don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday.
Add a ring. 85 RPM. Should be around 175 cadence or wattage. Or getting towards the higher end of your zone 3. All right, 1 more ring. Solid in that sweet spot.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my
And 1 more. Nice solid 30 more seconds, 85 RPM. Solid in the sweet spot. You should feel this. Your heart rate should probably be closest to the highest during the course of the day.
Never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Not entirely. Let's reduce it down to 160. We're going to gradually cool down. Did anybody hit a lower heart rate than the previous intervals? Good. Then my job is done. All right, bring it down into zone 2. Gradually reducing your resistance. About a 5-minute cool down. Take as long as you need. Pay attention to that heart rate. It should be steadily dropping.
You all look amazing. Amazing.
What, your YouTube video?
I wish everybody can see over Christina's right shoulder. She's got like people doing naked yoga in her little hippie neighborhood.
Man, I need to rewind that.
See that? Ooh. Free squeezing that.
See, now you got me fixating on her. You're gonna have to spotlight, see what we get out of
What?
it.
Mark, why did you think I was looking over my shoulder so much? This happens at night here.
Where do you live?
That's the Highlands neighborhood. That's what they do in Low High.
All right. All right, I got about 1,000 feet of climbing in today. Not bad. You should be pedaling at a comfortable cadence. Heart rate's probably down about 20, 25 beats from where you peaked at. If it's not, drop a few more rings off, go a little easier.
Nothing but skin. Oh, 'cause I keep digging myself down deeper. Won't stop till I get where you are. I keep running, I keep running, I keep running.
Oh no, we lost
Come on,
Kane.
Skiles, you're looking tired. You're just getting started, brother. You're going till this time tomorrow.
All the way, no matter
I'd
how
run
far.
I'd get tears in my eyes too.
You made him cry.
Because cross Florida, you're just getting warmed up. You got 12 more hours to go.
Styles is like, I can't hear you.
I won't stop till I get where you are.
17-year-old selective ears.
Till I get where you are. When you go down all your darkest roads, I would have followed all the way to the graveyard.
All right, well, you two hardcores stuck it out, so good work. I appreciate it.
I so dark, don't know how you even see. You push right through me.
Boy,
Getting real.
my face is the same color as Skiles' shirt.
Oh, 'cause I've been digging myself down deeper. I won't stop till I get where you are. I keep running.
What's that heart rate at?
time hearing when the music's playing. My hearing aids is
Oh, I turned this hearing aid. Okay, Gramps, come on. We had some old CFI folks that we were making fun of here in San Antonio. Fun picking up on these salty old burned up and broken vets. They fed it back.
All right, guys. That's what I got for you. How you feeling?